do you let in the good? Do you let yourself look for the good in your life? Are you open to the ways in which there might be something of meaning, of value, of nourishment for you in the present moment? I'm Sean Slevin. Welcome to Ask Sean. I'm a licensed professional counselor, licensed marriage and family therapist. And these are some quick thoughts. I have been really struck recently by some places in my life where I'm working through some hard things. I'm grieving some things, and that's softening me in some ways. It's as I'm letting go of certain things, of how I want some things to be. Forgive me for being vague, because the details are not important. They're not the focus of the nugget that I'm chewing on right now and that I want to share with y'all. Because what I'm struck by is that there's something about this letting go process that is enabling me in little moments to I don't know, just to be able to experience a goodness in life. And for me, I have a faith. I'm a spiritual person. I'm a Christian, and so there's feeling a sense of God's care for me. I'm not saying you have to hold to a faith or spirituality, but that's part of the mix for me. And so the thing I want to get at here that I'm kind of processing out loud, honestly, here with y'all on, is that I don't know, it's just fascinating because I'm having these little moments where my being in this more, I guess, open-hearted posture, if you will, is allowing me to let in these tiny bits of nourishment and to be like, that was really sweet. That was a really lovely little thing there. And I think some of it are things that I think I either would have missed before the shift that I'm in the midst of, or I might have even I might have actually folded those things into some of the stress and the worry that I was carrying. And so it's like, I mean, I think many of you will relate to this, right? Where a good thing happens, but we're like, well, but next time it won't, or we'll see how long it lasts, right? Like, and when we do that, we're not letting in the nourishment. We're not letting in the good of right now, that in this moment, something lovely just happened. Maybe a tiny thing. Doesn't matter how big it is, right? It's not like my life has changed or like all difficulty is gone. Like there's plenty of hard things, plenty of challenges. But it was really moving me, honestly. Like it's something happened just like 20 minutes ago. And I don't know, like I was able to let it land in my system in such a way that it was like, that was a really sweet thing. That happened, and I think I would have missed that even like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I think it would have flown past me, or I would have flown past it. I wouldn't have been able to sort of linger and like be like, and feel a sense of gratitude, like a sense of thank you. Thank you to life, to the universe. For me, I would say thank you specifically to God. Thank you to my fellow humans who were a part of that little moment, right? So yeah, I don't know. I wanted to reflect on that a little bit with y'all. There's themes here that I keep coming back to and exploring and deepening into around what do we do with the good, There's always going to be plenty of hard in life, right? Like I'm if you've been following me at all, I'm not somebody that subscribes to like a do these 5 things and you'll never suffer, or things will always be perfect for you. Like, that's just not real life, And anybody that promises that is selling something, right? As the old adage goes. There are plenty of hard things, but there's also a lot of good, and there's a lot of beauty, and there's nourishment. There's goodness here for me, for you, for all of us, even in the midst of the hard, even in the midst of the letting go, even in the midst of disappointment, sadness, loss, the grieving about what isn't, the coming to terms with what is. And I think so much of a life well lived is about sort of navigating these tensions and these things that seem in opposition and these things that are co-occurring and maybe in tension with each other and all that. So yeah, I just, the invitation, I guess, is, pay attention to what's the good right in front of you. Not to the exclusion of the bad, right? This is about denial. It's not about escapism. It's just about being honest, right? Can we let ourselves be truthful about what is? And part of what is that there might be a little bit of good in this moment for you. Something in your life, some little bit of kindness, a little bit of nourishment, a little bit of beauty, a little bit of peace. In the midst of also what may be a lot of shit, a lot of hard, chaos, pain, loss, ugliness, right? But where's the good? Look for the good. Because my goodness, precisely because life can be so hard, we need to grab hold of the good. We need to let those little morsels in and savor them, right? So look for that. If this is the first time you're seeing one of my videos, Ask Sean is a place where I explore all sorts of questions about being human, and invite you to become more present to yourself, your relationships, and your life. And if you have a question for me, I would love to hear it. You can send that in to me anonymously at asksean.org. So until next time, peace be with you.